Are you ready? 5,
oh,
4,
yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, y'all? Trip Small, the chef, aka Red Specs, and I'm in the building with my brother and co-host Papa Wolf, aka Alpha Moon, is in the building with me, along with BK Pinky coming on the scene today. What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, y'all know this is Food for Thought, man. Live every Thursday night from 8 to 10 p.m. We'll be discussing food, music, and the truth that matters to our listeners. Streaming live on YouTube platforms. Yes, yes, indeed. No doubt, no doubt. You can also catch our audio version of our podcast on Spotify for creators. This is a Valentine's Day edition, man. Valentine's Day edition. So let's just get straight into it. Let's go.
A new year calls for a new kind of podcast. Live every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Yeah, welcome to Food for Thought. I'm your host, Chris Small, the chef, aka Red Specs, and my brother and co-host, Papa Wolf, aka Alpha Moon, BK Pinky, and we are back here on another Thursday on Food for Thought, man. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Big up, big up, big up. So we'd like to thank our listeners and our viewers for coming back with us on this Thursday. So let's give a thanks to them for joining us here live at Food for Thought, man. No doubt. But before we start, we want you to follow, like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe button and that notification so you don't miss any of the live episodes here on Food for Thought, man. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Definitely. So, AK Alpha Moon, what is good, man? How you been, man? How's everything?
I've been chilling, man. Ain't nothing been going on but the mortgage. Nah, just enjoying life, man. You know what I'm saying? Learning every day, moving on, doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? We just blessed to be here and just to breathe this beautiful air, man. So all praises to the God, the Creator, Allah.
No doubt, man. No doubt. No doubt. This is gonna be an interesting one today.
Oh yeah.
Because it's Valentine's Day.
Sweetheart Day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we
Tomorrow.
want everybody out there to get in the chat. And we want to talk to especially the ladies to get in the chat or call us on 347-903-5664 with your opinion about what we're going to be talking about tonight on this special edition, this Valentine's Day edition. Big up, Eyes Lost in Music. Big up to you. Get Lost in Music. Big up for coming in, tuning in, man. We appreciate. And remember, you guys, donations and gifts are always accepted here at Food for Thought. You can Cash App us at Food for Thought FFT, or you can Zelle us at Food for Thought 1424 at Gmail. And of course, cash money orders are always accepted here on Food for Thought.
Ching ching.
Yes, yes. You can always catch us at episodes also on Rumble at Food for Thought. We moved over there for a little bit, and we're just seeing how Rumble is for right now. You guys can join us over there and see some of my cooking, some of our episodes that we have aired earlier. Also, we're airing our season episodes every Friday at 3 p.m. on Brooklyn Free Speech TV, Channel 3. So you guys remember to tune in there on your Spectrum and Optimum channels in Brooklyn. Yeah. Big up to Brooklyn, man. Big up to Brooklyn.
Big up, big up.
Yeah, man. And you know, Food for Thought is taking those submission videos of all genres. So once again, if you have original music, spoken word, or any thing that you're doing in your community that's on video, we would like to look it over and be considered to be played here on Food for Thought. You can take those submissions and you can send them to Food for Thought 1424 at Gmail, and make sure it's an MP4 file, so that way it's easier for us to put it on a platform. Also, don't forget, man, head over to the website and grab some of that awesome merchandise and log in and into my blog. You can join me there with my food conversations as well on there, man. And this is going to be an interesting night. Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's a Thursday, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the day, man. And
yeah, man.
So what we got today? What we gonna be discussing today, D? Let them know.
Today gonna be a goodie. Today we're gonna be discussing love, relationships, and what it takes to make love last on this very special Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. You know, also, we want y'all to engage in the chat, get in the chat, call in the studio. Let us know how you feel, especially the women. Let us know your love languages. Let us know what we're doing wrong so we can fix it, and vice versa. You know
exactly. We don't want to be up here with a whole bunch of guys over here talking about some damn Valentine's Day, and it's a whole bunch of guys up here.
Yeah.
So we need
to get y'all opinion.
Yeah, we need your opinion, man. We want y'all to call in and let us know your opinion. Even if you are scared to get on the phone, you can get in the comments, man, and we'll talk back and forth from there. All my TikTok followers, if you're on here now, thank you again. We'll be talking again. Me and Alpha Moon, we're going to talk to you guys tomorrow. So, just
because if y'all don't want to holler at us, if y'all don't want to holler at us on here, we're going to holler at y'all on TikTok.
We're going to come over there tomorrow. We're going to come over there tomorrow and talk to them.
We got to talk to them. But you know what, Respects? I also want, the viewers to know, this is Food for Thought, food, music, and the truth. You know what I'm saying? So we drop some jewels on them. The origin of Valentine's Day, it's important for people to do their research and look and see where it came from, because it was a pagan holiday, or is a pagan holiday. It was also celebrated by the Romans, and also the Catholic Church. Catholic Church celebrated Valentine's Day. They even named a saint after Saint Valentine's.
St.
So it's
Valentine's.
yeah, St. Valentine. So, do some research, you know what I'm saying, and find out what it's all about, because their customs are different than what we're doing as in this season of Valentine's Day. Is a totally different thing. But
Mhm.
also I found out doing some research and stuff like that about a very, very special day that I didn't have any clue about, because they
Mm,
don't advertise this or put it out there enough for us to grasp onto. But this
mm,
day, I'm going to read it. This day is called Black Love Day, aka BLD.
mm.
BLD BLD is on February 13th.
Okay.
February 13th. And
Okay.
it was established in 1993 by Ayo Candy Kanda, if I'm saying that right. Let me try it again. It was established in 1993 by Ayo Candy, right? As an alternative to Valentine's Day that specifically focused on celebrating Black love, Black unity, um, in the Black community. This day was
Right.
observed and celebrated where Black individual families and communities come together to express and enforce their love for one another. The day encourages healing and unity within the African American community, right?
Hmm.
With a strong emphasis on love, family love, community love, and love for the creator. You see, we don't get enough information about this. February
Right.
13th, this
Wow.
woman, she created this.
Okay.
I think it should be out there a little bit more for people to do their research on and check it out and see what it's a whole list of things for 24 hours that you
Hmm.
celebrate with your loved ones and your community and strengthen. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm
Right.
doing some more research on it. And if y'all hear anything about this, you could go on YouTube, you can go on Google, you could even do Chat GPT, find
Hmm.
out information, because knowledge is power, and that's what we want to know. We don't know everything. You find out something new about these days or anything, hit us up. You know, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because we want to learn too.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. And listen out for more. You just showed me something because I didn't know myself. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's
I
interesting.
was. What'd you say?
I said that was interesting to know because I didn't know much about that. So is that a good thing or a bad thing now?
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? I mean,
because because you're gonna have what you say, Black Love Day
Black
on
Love Day,
Black Love
BLD.
Day on the
Hmm.
13th and
Uh-huh.
Valentine's Day on the 14th. So
Uh-huh.
we have to get two presents for our significant other or
Hey,
our
listen.
wife, or we have to go two places tomorrow, one tonight, one tomorrow. You
Hey,
make it
listen. You do it like if you're doing catering. You make check this out, respects. You do
things.
it like you do catering. You make a lot of food when you cater, right? So if it's 13th and February 13th and February 14th, you're gonna celebrate it. So you know what? Then you get a lot of presents. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? You know what I mean? But Black Love Day, just like Valentine, it's just not a one-way thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just not only about gifts and all of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You're
Well,
supposed to take,
we're gonna bring that up tonight too
yeah,
because
yeah. We had to. You know what I
some
mean?
some women out there think it's Valentine's Day is just about them, and some don't. So we want to get into that too, and what your ladies think about that, because sometimes us men get overwhelmed on
Hmm.
Valentine's Day because it's pretty much more about you than us. So
Yeah,
just want to sum that up a little bit.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a two-way street, but with the burden bear on the man. You know what I'm saying? And that's, to
Mhm.
me, it's kind of like that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's Sweetheart Day.
Right.
But I remember when you was younger and stuff like that. Valentine's Day in school, you write a little note. You know what I'm saying? See who
Hmm.
you want to be at Valentine's Day. They have Valentine's Day dances. It was an exchange of emotions between the two people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So,
Right. Right.
so
Right.
it's a beautiful thing. And then now with all the other stuff coming on Red Specs, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? you know, you got the LGBT community, so it's no, it ain't gotta be about man, woman. It's about
Right.
love. You know what I'm saying? Love and
Yeah.
understanding of each other. You know
So
what I'm saying?
we want to let you guys know that we normally on YouTube, only YouTube, going live, but certain days need to be floated everywhere, kind of like like today. So we said we're going to put it on Facebook as well. So we're on Facebook too as well now. So anybody on Facebook can join in. We can talk, and we can get this going. D Music, thanks for tuning in. April Spencer, thanks for tuning in.
April,
We
thanks for
appreciate
spending.
that.
Yeah. April, give us a call. Give us a call. You know, we're gonna open them chat lines up. Give us a call, 347
Yeah, man.
903 5664. We want to hear your opinion, cuz. Let's see what's going on. All
Yeah,
right.
definitely tonight. We're gonna need that, especially like we said from the females. So we just been it's been going, a lot of stuff been going on the past few weeks or whatever. And did you get a chance to watch the Super Bowl?
Of course.
Seen the Super Bowl.
Of course.
Yeah, so so the Super Bowl was obviously in Kansas City.
My mic
Yes.
just fell down. My mic just fell down.
So you see, I got the Eagles on.
Uh-huh.
We live, baby. We live. Anything happen.
Yeah,
Mics are
anything
dropping.
happen.
You know, tighten that
Mic
up.
drop.
Mic drop. So the Eagles dominated the Kansas City Chiefs 40-22 Sunday in Super Bowl 59, crushing any chance of a historic three-peat by the Kansas City Chiefs. Listen, man, by the third quarter, the Eagles led by 34-0, the biggest Super Bowl lead since 2024, man. And not only that, it was crazy because they celebrating on the sidelines while the Chiefs are struggling to catch up.
Catch up.
To catch up. And Kansas City, they just couldn't do it. Kansas City came in. They came in chasing history, but they left, man. They left outplayed, outcoached, and even outclassed at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And late in the second quarter, man, all eyes is on Patrick Mahomes, man, to spark something up. You know what I mean? To come back. Miracle. Because you know how he is, fourth quarter. But it never came, man.
Yeah, the numbers was too high.
Yeah. So what you think about the Chiefs? So what you think about that?
I mean, at first, on that first call that they had in the first quarter, I said, here they go again. They're going to start cheating the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? But, they straightened it up at the end. The refs and them did a good job. You know what I mean? Job. And I was happy that the Eagles won. They deserved it. They fought hard. You know what I mean? They did their thing.
All season they fought hard. So
yeah. And Patrick didn't start running until what? The third quarter? That's when he started doing all his little running and all of that kind of, because they kind of shut that down early.
Yeah, I think he got sacked 3 times and everything like that. So that was that. The other thing was the halftime performance. Now I want to know from you guys out there the halftime performance. I was on TikTok talking about this, and TikTok just blew up. Blew up. I started TikTok. There's maybe 5 people in the chat when I was talking about it, and then it became 14,000 viewers in less than a day, half a day or whatever. But
I can't let them do you like that. We coming on after that, and we're gonna continue that discussion as well.
Yeah. So Pinky, get your butt in here because I know.
That's right.
About that.
That's right. Yeah.
But anyway, the halftime show, was it a statement or a performance? Was it a statement or a performance? Kendrick Lamar headlined at the Super Bowl. 59 halftime show on February 9th at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Thank God for New Orleans being safe that day too. Big up to security and everybody who held that down. He delivered a dynamic performance featuring his hits Humble, DNA, and Euphoria. Lamar was also joined by guest SZA. Okay, somebody was making fun of me because I said scissor on TikTok. They was laughing at me. SZA, with whom he performed his collaboration, All the Stars and Luther. And actor Samuel L. Jackson made a surprise appearance dressed as Uncle Sam to show, So, but the show, it had mixed reviews. It had some mixed reviews why it was praised by some, for its energy and its productions. Others thought it was like a little overwhelming. So, what you thought about his performance?
Well, for me, his performance was excellent. Loved it. The jewels he dropped, if you was able to understand them, was there. Some people couldn't get it. So that's why they didn't understand. But I do have one gripe. I think I spoke with you about it. His microphone and everything, it seemed like it was turned down a little bit, because I've seen him perform in different venues on different, stages, and sounds immaculate. But for some reason, you know what I'm saying?
So you think somebody was doing that? Somebody's behind that?
I think somebody was doing that because, like Pinky always say, I seen Agent Orange there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't think he was there when the performance happened. I got to do some research on that. But if I'm a betting man and I'm not a betting man, I don't think he was there, Bishop. I don't think he was there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, like I told you, they really wanted him to address that like that in front of, Agent Orange. But the message still got out.
It still
the
got
revolution,
out. Still got
the
out.
revolution will be televised. That's what he
no
said.
doubt.
So he did real good. From the jacket to the meaning of the car, to the meaning of the X and triangle and all that. It was a beautiful thing, man. Well planned. Well planned.
And I explained, I try to explain that on the TikTok also about
Explain
all that
now to the people.
All right, so I was just explaining to them that the X's and all that stuff that was on stage that they did was mimicking the console of this Sony PlayStation unit. And he has the beef with the Sony PlayStation, the Sony people. So my take was on that was that he was like, yo, y'all could do whatever y'all want to. I'm here. He's stepping all on them. He's doing his thing. He's doing what he's going to do. Sony, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. A matter of fact, the X is dancing on the X, Crip walking on the X. So what y'all going to do? You know what I mean? So I think that was kind of like that type of, attitude
that was
behind
that flow.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was that flow. You know what I mean? That's that flow, man.
Yeah, man. Call in, man.
What he did. Yeah.
Call in 347-903-5664 if y'all want to kick it with us, man. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man.
Let me go on. Also in the news, Elon Musk. So Trump, Musk, and Rubio attacked the U.S. aid and is causing global chaos. Millions of lives are now at risk. They're going to shut down the U.S. Agency for International Development. And Musk called it a criminal organization and said that it was time for it to die. USAID is a main federal agency that works to provide foreign aid assistance to the poorest country and their people. So on Friday, the judge prevented around 2,000 USAID employees from being placed on leave because Trump tried to put them on leave, and ordered the reinstatement of about 500 that they already released. So the 500 is back. But Trump and Musk, man, appeared to want to move this thing forward with a plan that would see the global workforce reduced from 10,000 staff and contractors to just over 600. So that's what they're trying to do. So what do you think about that?
Well, you see, the richest man in the world don't care nothing about these people. You know what I'm saying? The little guy. You know what I mean?
On leave because Trump.
Right? And it's a shame that this is going on because there is corruption in the government all across the board. But what I don't understand is if you find out that there's some corruption in this agency, you do something about that corruption. You don't shut down the whole program, for lack of better words, and have all of these poor people in all of these different countries. And, you know, like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
And
clean up what happened.
Yeah, clean it up. You've been doing this for so long, and then, you know, all of a sudden you're just in everything. Food, medicine.
For what?
Yeah.
For what?
It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Somebody call me. You can call me back. 347-903-5664. You can call me back at that number. Whoever tried to call in, because somebody tried to call in.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I don't know what's going to happen, you know, and who's going to help them out. Is other countries going to help out if we decide to let this go?
They shut it down already. He shut it down already. So now who's going to step up to fill that void? You know what I'm saying? You know, when we were younger, we used to see all of those pictures of them kids with the big bellies and all of these different things and stuff. And yeah, we always say, let's do what we got to do at home, you know, so we can do that. You know, we got starving people over here and all. But what we saying is fix it all across the board. Take care of the starving people here and across, you know what I'm saying? America's supposed to be this big, you know, superpower. Take care of them and take care home here. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this. Don't shut that down. You know what I'm saying? People need this. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a shame to me. And this is what they're doing.
Yeah, they're shutting everything down, man. Shutting everything down. And okay, you shut everything down. So the monies that you're claiming that you're saving, and this is one of the questions that people are asking, where's that money going? Where's it going to go after you save it?
I can tell you where I think it's going to go. It's for real. Yeah.
I know where it's going. Not in my pocket.
No, it's not in our
your
pocket. This is part of this. I believe that it'll be part of the tax cut for the rich. They saving money, cutting these different programs to save money to put in their own pockets. You know what I'm saying? While people out here starving.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Fighting for eggs. You know what I mean? Like, you go to supermarkets, some supermarkets now, you can only get 1 dozen of eggs. You know what I'm saying? Suppose you want to make a couple of cakes and do a couple of things.
I went to the store and I seen the eggs, man, for $12 a dozen and shit like that. And I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? You know, and
I have to get you a couple of hens and chickens and let them run around the yard, man.
That's what's gonna have to happen. You know, I mean, I have friends that have chicken coops and chicken, you know, backyards with chicken. So I'm gonna just go to them and say, yo, give me a couple of eggs, man, because you know, you're going to the supermarket spending $15 for a dozen eggs. It doesn't make sense.
No,
it doesn't make sense. April Spencer in the building. What's up, lady?
Yeah, it's crazy because the guy came here to check, you know, the ventilation and stuff like that, and we was chopping it up, and he was like, "Oh, I got a couple of chickens and hens and stuff like." I said, "You raise them?" He said, "Yeah, you could sell them, you know." And I was like, he said they run around, and if you ever want any, just let the chicks and all that. And then
Yeah.
I'm looking on Thumbtack,
Mhm.
and they got a person selling hens and chickens and
Yeah.
yeah,
The thing
it's crazy,
with
man.
that, AK, the thing with that is that, you know, all of us is not fortunate to have a backyard where they can do things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, you know, still, you know,
If
in the
you're in the
project
city, yeah,
or in the
if you're in the
city,
city, yeah, you can't do
um,
nothing like that.
a townhouse, whatever, you know, so it's still going to affect them. Even, you know, you have other people that can do that, but
But
it's still
listen,
going to affect them.
listen, listen. Yeah, they can do that, but I tell you one thing that they need to do. They
Hmm.
need to go get them some seeds, start growing their own vegetables. You
Yeah,
can do that
you could do that.
in the project. You could do it in a big city. They need to do that because
Hmm.
it's going to get worse. Forget about them eggs and chickens and all that. You got
Yeah.
to start getting some, some things down, man, because it's going to get worse and where we ain't even into the beginning. I mean,
Yeah.
of this whole administration. So
Yeah, man. No doubt.
crazy,
No doubt. No doubt.
crazy,
Let's
man.
get into sponsors, man, for the day, man. Our sponsors give us sponsorship and help us build a stronger platform within this industry that we're in, this podcast industry. And let's see how this works out, man. Let's see how this podcasting works out, because everything else is getting shut down, and we have to see if
Mhm.
they want to try to shut us down after a while, especially us that's giving out the truth.
Yeah,
The ones
giving out
that's
that information.
giving out that information, man, that, you know, not the ones that's clowning around, jumping around and doing all this so crazy stuff, but the ones
Yep.
that's out there sending the truth to you, to the
Mhm.
listeners who need to know what's going on and what they need to do to prepare for whatever's coming. They might shut us down or try to shut
Yeah.
us down. You know
Hey,
what
I
I mean?
even seen this thing is back. What's that before TikTok they had that the yellow icon looked like a ghost?
Oh,
Snapchat?
Snapchat. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
that's making a little comeback. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And they ain't really never leave, but people wasn't really checking in like that on
Hmm.
Snapchat. And then you had TikTok came and just
Hmm.
blew them out the water. But
Yeah, but
now with all this controversy,
they starting to censor TikTok too, because I know I mentioned a couple of things. I don't know if it was about Trump or it was about something, and
uh-huh.
they wouldn't let it fly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, to my audience, but it's okay. It's okay.
We got our
Let's
first guest in the building.
let's get into our sponsor, man.
Today's episode is sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks. Dubby allows you to have faster reaction time paired with laser-sharp focus without the jitters or a crash. If you want to start winning more, this is for you. The premium energy drink Dubby.
Get 10% off your entire order from Dubby when you use coupon code Food for Thought, which helps support the podcast.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hit that, scan that QR code for more information up there at the right-hand top corner about Food for Thought. Check in when you check out a W, get that 10% off by using the code Food for Thought. Big up. Yes, man. So let's get into it. So Food for Thought family. First of all, we're going to have a giveaway. It's going to be giveaway time. Yeah, that's right. It's giveaway time. I got a special prize for one of you. And all you have to do is answer this simple question. And the question is,
Yes.
oh, you need a drum roll? I don't have no drum roll. Let me see.
I don't got no drum roll either.
In which episode, and this is going to be next Thursday, because next Thursday is our last episode of the season, and you know we do our recaps and we do our video viewers choice prize, right? That's what it's called.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Jewish choice.
Right. So if you're going to win this prize, you got to know in which episode did I display my red speck emoji. So you see this emoji here. What episode did I flash it up there? And you will be able to win a prize from us. Okay. Drop your answers in the comments below next Thursday, not tonight, next Thursday.
Thank you. Thank you.
The first one, the first one to get it right, you guys is going to win the prize. So if you get that red specs emoji, make sure you do that. And make sure you follow, subscribe, and hit that notification on so you don't miss the giveaway. Any giveaways like this that we have, because we're going to have many giveaways. So good luck to you guys tomorrow on that. Which episode did you see the red specs emojis on? Big up, big up. Yeah, man. So welcome back to another heartwarming episode of Food for Thought, the podcast where we feed your mind and soul with meaningful conversations, right? Today, love is in the air.
Love is in the air.
Because we're bringing you a very special Valentine's Day edition. Whether you're single, taken, married for years, or still searching for that one, this episode is for you. All right. So we're diving deep into love, relationships, and what it takes to make love last, from matchmaking and dating advice to secrets for long-lasting marriages. We got you all covered, baby, right here on Food for Thought. And as our special treat, we're sharing heartfelt videos, messages from real couples spreading love and joy on this Valentine's Day season, man. So grab your favorite drink and your beverage, man, and let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Yeah. Yeah, man. So let's get into our first couple. Let's go.
Hello, my name is Jeanette,
And I'm Tom.
and we want to wish you,
A happy Valentine's Day.
I hope you guys have a day of love and heart.
And go out and do something exciting, including hearing some live music.
Bye.
Yeah, man. That's Tom and Janet Pino, man. We love those guys. Love those guys, man. So today I got a very special guest coming on the show, man. And when I say special, this man is special to my life, my heart. He's special to me because without him, I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now on this platform, on Food for Thought. I want y'all to give it up to my dad, Philip Small, in the building.
In the
Hey, Dad.
building.
How you doing? How you doing? What
What's
look
going
like?
on?
We good, man.
Good.
Yeah, we
Hey.
wanted to.
It sounds like a good show. Keep it going, bro. Keep it going.
We trying our best,
We
Dad.
try.
You know,
Yeah,
and
we
thanks
try.
to our listeners and viewers, man, and followers that's been here from the beginning, man. Some been here from the beginning, man, and we
Yeah.
just love it, man. We just love them.
Yeah,
And I
well, you
wanna
guys
thank
got a gift. We have to keep it going, you know.
Yeah.
This is something that's so important to us is communication.
Mhm.
See, we don't talk enough to each other. We want to go each other's separate ways. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
got
if
you.
we talk to one another together, we'll get it. We'll
Yeah.
build.
That's
Right, right.
And I
So-
personally want to thank you for coming in, for just loving me, the rest of the family, you know what I mean? And just encouraging
Well-
me and things. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
You know how far we go back, man.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I took care of a lot of kids at that time.
Yep.
You know, and love your mother, or I love your mother,
Your big
and
sis.
everything. So my family's pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
We just have to communicate a little bit more and
Okay.
show each other love, not just
Okay.
talk. Show each other love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop
No
that
doubt about
science,
that.
huh? Drop that science.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's not. I tell you, it's not where we came from. It's
Mhm.
what we can do, man. What we can
Mm.
do.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Forget about that. Now, again, you talk about love. Well, you know, that's another story.
So I want to ask you. I want to ask you, and the viewers out there, give me in the comments, or y'all can call in 347-903-5664. Do soulmates really exist, or is love of love choice we make it? You know, is it an everyday thing? You know, do soulmates really exist, or is love a choice we make every day? So that's what I want to know in the comments. You know, I'm gonna see if I can put that up too. Let me see.
Yeah, I was trying to put it up for you.
Yeah.
I believe that soulmates exist.
You think so?
I think so. You know what I mean? I think so. I mean, I'm trying to put that. There we go.
Yeah, it's up.
Answer that in the question. And
Yes, and it's up there already. In the chat, we just want to know: do you believe in soulmates, Dad? What you think? You believe in soulmates, Dad?
Not really, because we go through so many different changes, and especially with the female, you know, part of it. So you know, it's a little shaky there at times, but again, you'll find the right one. But at the same time, you have to kind of search a little bit because there's so many different type of women out there. You know, to be a mate, cannot just take anybody. Got to go through a little bit of ups and downs to see which ones you really, really want.
Right.
So that's why I can't really say that. You know.
Okay. Hold on, we got somebody coming in. Let me see who's this could be. Hello.
Call from Mariah K. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hold on. Let me accept. Hello, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Mariah Moon. I'm calling from Baltimore, but you know Harlem is always in the building.
Okay.
Yes.
That's my daughter there.
So you calling about the question?
Yes. Can you say the question one more time for me, please?
Do you think soulmates really exist?
Yes.
Or is love just what? Or is love just a choice that we make every day? You know what I'm saying? You know.
No, I feel like soulmates exist. I feel like soulmates exist for sure.
You think so?
Okay.
You think so?
Okay.
Yes.
And so why do you think that though? Why do you think that?
Because I feel like love is not a choice. I feel like if that was the case, that a lot of us would make a choice to fall out of love with someone. Yeah.
Mariah, you have your uncle on here.
Yes. How you feeling? How's everything?
That's my dad on the show.
Yes. How you feeling? How you doing?
I'm feeling good. Just had to support, listen to the podcast, listen to you guys. Had to show some feminine energy, you know.
Yeah, you got to do that. Got to put the sisters in. You got to put them in.
All the time.
Yes.
So Karen says, AK Promotions, they said, I believe that there are some we just automatically connect with. So you believe that?
I agree.
You agree? Okay.
I do.
And see,
I
agree.
I agree with Karen. You all listen to that?
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like soulmates exist, or we choose love?
I said yes, and I agree with you and Karen. You know, because once you find that person, to me, that creates that soulmate. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that you was looking for. I remember an old timer telling me how he described it as God puts all the flowers in the garden, right? And he shuts the gate. And then for man, he just opens the gate. We're allowed to go in that garden, look around, and pick that flower. That flower that we pick is the one that we want. We walk out the gate, he closes it, right? Now we just pick that flower, that soulmate. And every now and then, you can't pick another flower, but God allows you to look through the gates and see all the pretty flowers that grew up. You know what I'm saying? But you got yours.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? So you know, that's how that is.
Yeah, I agree with that. I really agree with that.
That's the word. I think that's the
We
word.
got BK Pinky in the building. We're gonna bring him up on in. BK Pinky in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, fellas? I'm back.
What's going on?
I was sick.
Yeah, I know.
You know, but I'm back, you know. How you doing, Pops? How you doing over there? I see you.
Everything looking good, you know. So far, no problems. Just trying to keep the rap going, trying to keep us going, you know. That's what we got to do.
Good. Yeah,
so thanks for calling. Caller. Thanks for calling.
So I got a question for you, Uncle. Do you know when you found that right one? How do you know when you found that right one?
Because you're gonna spend more time. You're gonna spend more time with them. That's another thing. We tend to get over excited. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're gonna take more time with them, spend more time, spend more money with them if you can. You know, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. But again, as I say, sometimes that doesn't always work.
And can you tell the audience how long you've been married?
Well, I've been married ever since when? 78, 1978. But now you got to remember, it wasn't steady. We had breakups in between. This is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
You know, we had breakups in between because I don't think you could stay with a person but so long as you start chopping, you know,
and getting on each other's nerves.
Exactly.
That happens.
Because definitely.
But in the long run, you see that all that in between arguing, fighting, and leaving didn't make nothing. Didn't mean nothing.
That's right.
Because together you grow.
Right.
When you're by yourself, what you're gonna do?
You stay stagnant when you're by yourself. You don't grow.
That's right. That's
like they say, each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? So
check it. Check it.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So, you know, these little things you got to go through in order to find the right one. But again, I come back to saying that you're going to go through a number of people. Put it that way.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
Exactly.
In order to hit that one. Mine took a long time, but again, we had breakups in between. So that made me stronger, made us stronger. We got back together, locked it up. That was it.
Locked it up. We are still lock it up, Uncle.
Big up. Yeah. We need some ladies, more ladies to call in.
I told you that.
903-5664, man. You call in and chop it up with us on this Valentine's Day. We're waiting for some ladies to come in. Hopefully they can make it today because I know everybody was sick lately. So it was hard for people to so you know. And another big up to some more people that love you.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
And I'm Gene.
And we have been together for 38 years.
Holy crap. Happy Valentine's Day. Mwah.
You're supposed to kiss me.
Oh, okay. We'll post that.
Big up to Kathy and Gene, man.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
That's good.
Also, we got another friend in the building. My brother Ron Rivera is in the building. He's going to join us here, too. What's up, Ron? What's going on, baby?
What's going on, Red Specs, Papa Wolf? What's going on? Shout out to the whole team.
Hold on. We got another call. Another call. Hold on the line.
Call from Spencer.
All right, hold on.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, caller. What's your name and where you calling from?
April Spencer, and I'm calling from Virginia. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
How you guys doing tonight?
We good. We good.
We're in a loving mood.
Yeah, we're just glad, some females is tuning in, man, because we can't have a Valentine's Day with a whole bunch of dudes up here. You know what I mean?
Nah, man. Nah, man.
So we just wanted to know. We just want to know, April, how do you know when you found that one?
You know when you found that one when he takes the time to get to know you, what it is that you like.
Yes.
In every way.
Okay.
I've been married for quite a long time, but I think the most important thing in a marriage or even in a relationship is to be able to communicate with one another.
Right.
That's right.
Because if you can't communicate, then you don't have nothing without communication.
Exactly.
So you have to be able to be accountable for your actions in your relationship. You can't always point the finger at that person, say it's all him, or it's all her, it's all her. You have to be accountable for what you do in your relationship.
Right.
So
So what are some of the red flags that people should be looking out when dating? Like, is there some red flags where you say, no, this ain't the one?
You could feel it right away. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can go next to a person and feel it.
Right.
What you think, April?
Yeah, like if you go on a date with somebody and he doesn't pull out your chair or he doesn't even open the door for you, he's that. You know right away, right there, how he's gonna treat you. Because he's not treating you like the queen that you are.
That's right.
Some say he should be treating you like he treats his mama.
No.
Exactly.
No.
No. Dump that mama.
Like his mama. But he should give you that respect that you deserve.
Dump that mama stuff out there. Dump that.
That's right.
Cut that.
I ain't trying to be your mother.
That's right.
Right. That's why he said cut it out.
That's why.
He said cut it out because they ain't trying to be your mama now.
Yeah. You just want that respect. What you think, Ron? Tell us how you feel.
Real quick. That's gonna be like Norman Bates.
Ron, how you feel about that? People don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
Norman Bates. That's what you gonna
All I'm
marry.
saying is, I'm not trying to tell you to pick up your clothes, wash your dishes behind you. I'm not trying to do that. That's your mother. That was your mother's job.
That's right.
Okay?
Right.
When you come to me as a man, knowing what you're supposed to do as a man.
Right.
I shouldn't have to tell you what to do.
Exactly.
Although sometimes, we don't read your love language as we should. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that causes different things. So, and I know that's a big part. Ron, what you think, Ron?
What's the question?
There's a
lot going on, so I want to know.
What are some of the red flags that people should be looking out for when they're dating? Red flags.
Some of the red flags.
That you look and you say, nah, I ain't messing with this one. No, I'm good.
Yeah, you date.
I agree with a lot of what April said. I think a lot of it all stems from the beginning of the relationship. Once you start dating someone in the beginning, you can tell a lot within that first week or a couple weeks. You can tell a lot by just watching little things like that. If, like you said, if a man is opening the door for you, pulling out the chair, if he's not doing that, you can tell. He's not really a gentleman. Not to say that he's a complete, slack or whatever, but if these are things that are important to you, then you pick up on those things right away.
Right.
But I don't think that, you know, if we're talking about long lasting relationships, that, you know, a lot of little things are going to have to be compromised in order for two people to be adaptable, to be compatible with each other. So, you know, that goes with the long term. But if we're talking about, you know, red flags and, you know, little things like this are things that you can get over.
Right.
You know, when you expect someone to call you every day and you get into some kind of routine. Because I think when you first start dating somebody, you know, we all put our best foot forward, right? We all have this like false pretense that we're putting forward because we want to appear to be our best.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I think it all stems from those beginning early dating phases where most of us do that. Most of us are guilty of feeling like, well, you know, I need to show my best self, which is great to do. But at the same time, you know, for example, you don't want to take someone out to a 5-star restaurant when that's not something that you're going to be able to sustain in the long run.
Exactly.
And then once you get people,
McDonald's,
right? Once you get into that zone where you make this the norm, for example, you start dating and you speak to each other every day for the first month, and then you get into a position where, you know, something happens in life, you get a new job, you got to move out of state, things like that, and then it flips the switch, and then I think those kind of things are hard to deal with once you already, you know, created that foundation where this is going to happen. So, you know, it's easier said than done, but I definitely believe we should always be putting our best foot forward and appearing to be our best selves. But we should be true, and we should be looking forward to showing people who we really are. Right. And it's very important for us to show who we really are from the beginning, showing our intentions, because I think that's the only way it's really going to last. You know, you know, you don't want to be surprised that this person became this. You know, of course, we all go through those things, but
go ahead.
Is April still on the line? April, you still on the line?
Is April still there?
Yeah. What do you?
I'm here.
Do you agree with what Ron is saying there?
I completely agree what he's saying.
Bless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you should be forefront at the beginning of the relationship.
Yes, I agree with that.
A lot of people, like they say, a lot of women go out here and they get these eyelashes, wigs, and nails and things like that, but that's not really them. You know, when you take that off, you don't see the real woman that you're dealing with.
Bamboozle.
Like,
So
right.
I want to
You're not getting all that.
I want to. Could I say something?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. I'm of my experience, right? When I met my wife, I've been with her 19 years now. February 3rd, February 3rd, made 19 years.
That's
19 years. Wow.
That's great.
19 years I've been with this one. 19 years. Right?
That's great.
When we first dated, I'm gonna tell you from this one date, we went to the movies. We went to see something new. It was crazy because I was looking for something new. We went to the movies to see something new, and what caught me with her was when I paid for the movie, right? And now, as a gentleman, you know, as a tradition, the men pays for the date. But when I went to pay for the popcorn, she said, I got it. And it was I was like, what? She said, no, I'm on a date too. You're not dating me, I'm on a date too. And I was like, yo, it just, that point
I got
on,
the truth.
I had it was like it hit me real hard in my heart for that. So no,
Get
I'm
ready
on a
for
date
that
too.
truth.
And I was like, wow. Like
No.
I never seen that before. Because
You want
anytime I
me-
went on a date, I paid. but I never see nobody say, "No, listen, I got you. Don't worry about it. I pay for
That's
the
a good
popcorn.
thing.
You pay for the movie."
That's
And
a
it
good
felt
thing.
good.
Respect.
That's a good thing.
Respect. I got a truth respect for Pinky.
You got a truth?
I got a truth for Pinky, and I want all our listeners to listen up to this.
Oh man!
All right, here go the truth. Here we go. Hold on.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now, if I don't say this, then DNA will he will kill me. I was there when he met his wife, right? We went to a card game that we was invited to by DNA at his house. He had a whole bunch of people over. And the minute he seen his wife, that movie thing, yeah. But the minute he seen his wife, he was like, she's for me. We was like, what? He was like, yeah, she's for me. He knew right then and there.
Oh, so that's the soulmate thing you were saying.
Yes, that's the soulmate thing.
That
was it. She still beat him in the spade game. I think me and you was partners. They won the spades game, but I think he lost the game just so that he could get with her. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was it. But I was there. I wanted to see if he was going to tell the truth.
Yes, right.
We was in the house. He seen it. He
We
was like locked in right there.
Locked in.
Well, thanks, caller, for calling in. April, we appreciate you calling in today.
Thank you, April.
Appreciate that.
You guys have a good Valentine's Day
You
tomorrow.
too. You too.
April, don't forget,
in the building.
she's the ringer for the viewer's choice. Right, Respect?
Yeah, man. She's
She's
gonna come
the-
back.
she's the
Come back
ringer.
on the contest. You coming back to the contest? Oh, she
hung up.
You hung up.
Yeah, she been winning the contest.
Yeah, she been winning the contest, man.
Yeah, she's like,
So
she going to check right now. That's what she's doing. She's
no.
going to check.
Matter of fact, she didn't win last year. She didn't win last year.
Yeah, that's
she
right.
won the year before. It was
Yeah, she won the year before.
Somebody else won. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Ron, for
Yes,
you
sir.
and Uncle, this is a question I want to put out for you and Uncle. How do you keep the spark alive in a long-term relationship? We'll start with Uncle first.
Well, you just have to keep on doing things, keep on thinking about new ways of how to, keep the marriage going, because it's going to get stale. It's going to get stale.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to keep on thinking about things to do, how to keep her going one edge and you go on another edge, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So these are really the only things. Keep yourself busy and make sure, keep her busy. Try not to keep on concentrating too much on what we got to do and how must I make this a marriage work or a relationship work. Nah, don't even start putting yourself in that kind of situation. Let it flow. Really.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Pinky, what do you think? Well, this is it could be for anybody that's single, for singles out there. You can comment or call in 347-903-5664.
Call in.
For our singles, what is the biggest challenge in finding love today? What is the hardest thing to, out there, for singles, the biggest challenge to finding love, man? Because I know it's hard out there, dating nowadays. It's very hard.
Right.
You don't know what you're gonna run into or who you're gonna run into or what you're gonna run into.
Right.
You know what I mean? Might be one of the Elon Musk's robots or something. So you don't know what's going on, man. Call in with that question, man.
Right, man.
And for the married couples, what is one of the things you wish you knew before you got married? That
Oh man.
Oh man.
Well, you said I should have knew
man.
this before I got married. God damn
I
it!
never should. That's right. That I never should have hooked up with this, man. People don't realize,
No,
man.
but
As
you know
time
what?
go on, you start.
If they
You
knew,
start
they
putting the
probably
gun
wouldn't
to
have got
your
married.
head. You know?
Right. And we can go back and we go future and be like, nah.
That's right.
Well, for me,
Nah.
I didn't think it was to be. It's work. It's work. It's
It's
hard
work.
work. And
Yeah,
if you
that's
love
what it
somebody,
is,
you
man.
put that time in. You
Right,
put that
right,
work
yeah.
in.
right.
So,
Yeah.
you know, like Ron said, you know, a lot of people say, if I would have known this, then I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have did that. You know,
Right.
meaning if I would have known this. But if you look at it in the reverse aspect, that female will be saying the same thing. So
Right.
if you know, for me, I would say like I didn't know it was this much work, because
Right.
when you with someone for so long, like Uncle said and stuff like that, we start to, you know, we start to just keep everything just the way it is. You know, you got to keep still trying to find
Yeah.
that, you know, and then at some point, you know, I get on her nerves, she get on my nerves, and you know what I'm saying? And it's what you do after that that takes you to that
But
next level.
I think I also, you know, not to cut you off,
No, you ain't telling me.
I think my wife, because she put me in, man, it's like a lot of things wasn't for her. I probably wouldn't do it myself.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
like
Facts.
I remember I remember she knew how to drive, right? She knew how to drive. She was driving, she was 16. She the one to influence her, yo, you need to, you know, get your license and stuff like that. So she actually, when I was like trying to job that I was down, she paid for my driver's lessons. So I was like for me to drive, and then like 10 to 12 years later, I got a license. You know what I'm saying? And so she helped. So that was like
That's great.
a big thing for me. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I thank her for that. Now I drive better than her.
Don't let her hear you say that over here.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he said that, man.
But she no, for real, because she be like, you drive. Because you're like, no, you drive at night. I can't drive at night. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you said, it's hard work, man.
Yeah,
It's
you can
hard
see
work.
you could see the
It's
different
like a job.
achievements
Every
together.
job is hard work.
Yeah, you could see the different achievement,
Right.
And that special someone is supposed to help you grow. Lisa helps me grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She
And we
helped me
accomplished so
man.
much.
I love her for
You know what
that.
I'm saying? We accomplished so
And,
much.
and piggybacking off of what Pinky said, you know, it is a lot of hard work, but that's what keeps it going, right? Your
Right.
ability, your want to keep it going.
Right.
It takes, you know, to keep a relationship going for, was it 19 years? You said, Pinky. That's
19 years.
that takes a lot of
I'm 20
selflessness,
plus,
right?
man.
You got to be selfless. You got to be open, right? Communication is key, but it all takes a lot of vulnerability, right? Because you got to be able to show your partner when you're up and when you're down, and you got to make sure that you're there for each other. Going back to that question about, you know, how do you keep it alive for so long? I think you have to, you know, it shouldn't be, if you feel that something is being forced, then it might not be the best situation for you.
Right.
Nothing should ever feel forced, right? A true connection should feel normal. You should be able to feel like, you know, after you've been together for so long, you should be able to walk around in your PJs and do whatever and feel comfortable, right? But the way to keep that going is to always have some sort of spontaneity. So you know, you want to be spontaneous sometimes. You want to do different things that you might not have done, like you know, mowing the yard together, or washing the dishes together, or going to some kind of event that you've never done before, but just keeping it like always fresh. And just, you know, keeping in mind that you want to feel good and make that person feel good and feel like it was like when you first started dating.
Well,
and so if you keep,
and that's what that's what I want to
try
get
to
at.
keep it from becoming stale.
Yeah, that's what I want to get at. That why is it that things become harder after you married than when y'all were dating? Everything was easy, everything was fine, everything was smooth sailing. It seemed like it would transform or go into your marriage, straight into your marriage with the same type of thing. But it just seemed like everything changed. Say that again.
Because you did everything to get that person. You know what I'm saying? You did everything to get that person. You was calling, you was doing all the whatever.
Yeah, you're on the phone 24 hours a day.
24 hours a day.
Yeah,
now it's not 24 hours a day no more. Now it's
right.
12. Now it's 8. Now it's getting harder because you know what? They're looking for that 24 hours again. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Now it was a lot to talk about because
and then we sit back there and say, I did that already.
Right.
I don't need to do that again.
Right. And then the older you get, you know what I'm saying? There's other things that's going on with you or whatever. You might have kids and the job and stuff like that. You're working long hours and stuff like that. So that tends to shrink. You know what I'm saying? But like Pop said, you gotta keep finding it. You gotta find a way. You gotta find a way to keep it, keep it moist.
Yeah, keep it.
Yeah, and another, and then
another that up.
You gotta.
What you saying, Dad?
It's Valentine Day, baby. You know.
What you were saying, Uncle?
No, I was gonna say this is another way of growing together. You know, you gotta grow up. Can't stay young and a child all the time. You have to grow up. So if you got a good woman that's really giving you everything, try to go along with it. Now it doesn't always work because don't look for all of us to be married as long as some of us are saying now, right? And like myself, no, it doesn't always work that way, and it doesn't always last that long, right? So you got to kind of be a little flexible when it comes to marriage, you know. But just treat the woman right, and sometimes it doesn't always go right, and sometimes you had enough of it, right? So when you have enough of it, this is when you got to say, look, we got to sit down and talk about this because I'm ready to do something that you don't want me to do.
Yeah, communication.
You know, so when you sit down and talk about it, try to ash it out. Let her know how you feel, and she's gonna let you know how she feels. That's it. Take it from there.
I have to read a comment from a viewer, from a viewer, man.
Yeah, I seen it.
This is Max Blaze. Max says my situationship called me every day last week. Now she hasn't called me since or even text, thinking she's letting V-Day come and go until I hear back from her. Oh man, that's funny.
It's funny, but we shouldn't be laughing at that.
No, it's funny because a lot of people do that. It seems like when Christmas time comes, Valentine's Day comes, birthday comes, nowhere to be found, or they'll make some kind of argument or something with that person the day before or that day, and you don't have to deal with that day until it's over.
Absolutely right.
That's
Absolutely right.
Food,
Absolutely
music, and the truth.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. 2,000%.
It's funny that you say that, right? Because I just had a similar conversation with my lady the other day. Because a couple of days ago, we had a little disagreement, as we all do, right? And after a day or so, we got brought our egos down and said, okay, well, let's talk about this. Let's communicate, and then we worked it out, and I'm like, damn, I probably should have held off to next week because damn, I forgot it was Valentine's Day. I gotta come out my pocket. And she laughed,
But you gotta.
She thought I was joking, but I wasn't. But it is what it is.
When you do that, when you do that, say you have the argument, right? And you know what's kind of funny? It feels like they setting us up. They have the argument, right, to do that, and then they know they got to get something extra because we in the doghouse. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
if
true.
you have one diamond, now you got to get two.
Yeah. Now you got to really make it up to me.
Right.
You know?
Now you got to really make it up. So I think you got to, they be trying us too, man.
But now check this out though. If she was worth that and you really started that argument or didn't really overstand one, then she deserved that. You know what I'm saying? Then she deserved that. If you look and say, damn, I really effed up there, you know what I'm saying? Then what is true to yourself. And like Lisa said, communication go both ways. You know what I'm saying? It go both ways. So, you know, and that's the thing. Sometimes we be with someone for so long, we forget, you know, how to communicate, and we start just thinking about ourselves and all of that kind of stuff like that. And you just got to communicate. You know what I'm saying? You just got to communicate. And
let's man, let's hit another clip, man.
Food for Thought family, this is Akiba.
And this is Darlene.
We've been together
for 18 and a half years.
And what we like to say to you all is Happy Valentine's Day. And the key to a good relationship is stability,
unity,
understanding,
and adoration for one another.
And we're still together.
Yeah, thanks to my man Akiva Bricks Hall, darling. Appreciate that, man. May they have a long.
Like they said, stability, man. Stability is a powerful word, man. Stability, man. Stability.
So, Dad, what's the secret for a long-lasting, happy relationship? What's
the barbecue sauce.
You're asking for that barbecue sauce.
Man, I gotta throw it in there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, there is no formula. There is no formula.
There's no secret sauce.
You just gotta go on whim and instinct. There is no formula.
You gotta wing it. You just gotta wing
it. That's all. There's no formula to it. There's no formula. Just treat her good and see what she does for you, and it'll work out. I'm telling you, it'll work out. You know, black men sometimes we get a little hard and crusty. You know. You know why? Because the way we were brought up. We weren't brought up all that great, so we don't know how to really take care of people. You know, especially when it comes to women. You know, and we tend to throw them to the side and, you know, talk all kind of mess. But in the long run, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. And Max,
I definitely think it's you know, there's no secret sauce, but I do believe that you both have to be willing participants in keeping it going, because it can't just be one person fighting and the other person slacking off, just going along for the ride. You know, again, you know, communication, but you both have to continue to want to be willing. Now, you know, we all go through ups and downs. We're gonna, if you're in a relationship, you gotta expect to have disagreements, right? Every relationship, whether it's with family, whether it's at work, you gotta expect that. So going in with that expectation that, okay, so we may have an argument in the next 2 weeks. How am I gonna deal with that argument, depending on what the situation is?
Right.
Am I gonna go in continuing to think, well, whatever it is, we're gonna go and jump that hurdle and get over it, right? You know, and we're not talking about extremes like cheating or, you know, if a woman is gonna argue with you on purpose just so she can be like, well, now you need to make it up for me. I don't think you need to be in that relationship.
Definitely not. That's
doing too much. But sustainability, again, like Pinky said, you know, being vulnerable, being realistic, having realistic expectations, and just continually having that feeling that you want to be part of this. Now, if there's things that separate you to a certain degree where you feel like you are better off, then that's different. But I think most things can be most things can be handled through communication if there's two willing participants, right? Because some people are there. Some people are just like, whatever. I don't really care. Those people are not really into the relationship.
Right.
But if you want to build
That's
that
where the
long-lasting
problem.
relationship,
That's exactly where the problem comes in at.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. So I want to ask you guys, man, what about computer love? Chat room dating, refers to the practice of using online chat
I am a
rooms
robot.
and to meet potential romantic
wanna date
partners. So what do you guys think about that? Interacting with people online?
Okay. Speaking of that, that's just like did you see the lady from went to Pakistan?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Is from Pakistan. She
she
got
did a
somebody
dating thing.
online, dated online or whatever, and went to Pakistan and the parents' daughter, she was a blonde head and stuff, all that, whatever. Came there. She was 33 years old. He was
black
19
lady.
years old. This black lady from New York,
I heard about that. Yeah,
and she went to Pakistan, and when they saw her, they left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's the
what you're gonna
catfishing.
get. Catfish. Exactly. You're gonna get a catfish. It's like so you know how you throw a line, but you never know what you're gonna get at the bottom of that ocean. And
come up with some seaweed.
Until you coming up, right. You come up with some seaweed. You come up with a boot. Or a tire. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what it is. That's what the chat. It's not back in it like when we was growing up. It's face to face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see the person, whatever, you can smell them, they stink, or they look dirty, or whatever. Now you don't know if they dirty, their house dirty, how many kids they got, none of that.
Yeah, you
know
don't
what
know
I'm saying? Because
too.
you don't know nothing about it. That's the dangerous part about it. You know what I'm saying? So we need face to face. That dating online, that doesn't work.
Yeah, because I watch a well, I don't see a lot. My wife watch it. Those shows.
Like 90 days.
90
Love is blind.
Me and Lisa like that. Yeah.
And I watch these people. I watch people get on a plane. I watch them get on a plane and take themselves to other countries that they never been before. They don't know the language. They don't know the culture. And then when they get over there, and the culture is not what they expected, they upset.
Yeah,
right.
So you go to certain parts of the countries, the man is the man. You're supposed to bow down to the man. Everything is right. Things is not like United States. So now you take your butt over there, and everything is all changed. Now you have an attitude about the way this man is treating you. But this is what they doing. This is what they doing.
So they do. That's what they doing. Like
there's a lot of catfishing that goes on, but I think that compared to dating back in the days, I was just looking at one of these graphs showing the statistics of how dating has gone throughout the last decade or so. And originally we used to meet each other either at school, at work, oftentimes in the clubs. But now today, I think it's like 90% of us meet online.
Yeah, 90.
It's all online, and like Peggy was saying, you want to meet in person, but we communicate online, and then we go on that first date, and then we decide if we want to go on a second or third date. But about 90% of relationships are built online now, which is kind of crazy, but it's just the reality of it.
Right. But remember, they had. I remember y'all remember this game show. It's kind of like online, but it's not. Remember Love Connection?
Yeah.
Right. Remember, you used to see the person behind you had to wait until they talk to you and stuff like that, and they had to wait and see. That was like a modern day online thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what the person is behind that screen. You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays, you go, I got somebody blind date. Like I got somebody want to meet you, whatever. Now you see the person face to face, whatever. Now, if you want to, River said, piggyback off of him, you want to go on that second date or you want to go on that first date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now you be like, oh, yo, you saw this chick, she bad, son. I saw online, and this and that, she bad. And then you see it, you be like, what?
Yeah, I think a lot that has to do with that also is these damn cell phones.
Yeah.
So if we didn't have these cell phones, dating would be the same the way we used to have it, right?
Right.
So what's happening is that and you can go into a club right now. You go into a club, everybody's on their cell phone. I don't see nobody dancing. You don't see nobody.
You go to the train and you see everybody on it. You ain't
on the phone. Yeah. I mean, I knew when I was growing up, that's where I used to go and get girls at in the club. You go in the club, you dance with them, and this and that. You feel the essence in there. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just that cell phone. A cell phone is taking over everything and everybody, and it's crazy.
Right. I want to read something here from Lisa. I put it up. Hopefully everybody can see it. Whether you meet online or in person, people can present whatever image they choose. Time will always reveal who they truly are. And I think she's definitely agreed with
definitely
that.
right.
You know what I mean?
Definitely right.
They're gonna act and present themselves like, that's the whole, like Ron was saying, catfish thing. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna present themselves as anything. Nowadays on that online dating and doing that, it's crazy. You don't know what you're getting yourself
You don't know
into.
what you get. You're right.
Here we go. We got another clip, man. We got another clip. Keep it.
Peace, food for thought viewers. My name is Mariah.
And my name is Troy.
And we've been together for
14 months. You rehearse that.
To be exact, we just wanted to send a big shout out to all of the lovers out there on Valentine's Day.
Yep, and then just want to say, don't wait till Friday to celebrate your Valentine's Day.
You heard that, fellas. Ladies, get right, get right, get right. Just wanted to say happy Valentine's Day. Peace.
She put a gun to my head.
Big up, big up, big up.
Big up.
So
then like, you better not kiss my daughter in front of me.
That's a grown woman.
And I agree with what the guy was saying, where he says, don't wait till Valentine's Day. We shouldn't be waiting till Valentine's Day to show appreciation for each other. It should be something that's constant, consistent.
That's right. Every day. That's right. Every day.
So, Dad, what role does communication play in a successful relationship?
Well, you have to talk to one another. You got to remember, you can't cut yourself off and get into your own little space. Constantly talk to her. Let her know how you feel, what you don't like. Because I always come back to the same thing. We don't think alike. There's going to be times where I'm not going to like you. You're not going to like me. But again,
we got to do
we have to do it together, and we're going to grow together. Tolerance, man.
I like that.
I agree with that. I think communication is very important. I think it's hard for us men to communicate.
It's very, man, very.
And for women, they're completely different. They have these expectations where they expect you to read their minds. But for men, it's hard for us because we're not used to communicating like that. Like, you know, we feel like it's kind of it's a lot of work where we have to sit down and talk and explain ourselves all the time. Like, you know, we want to sit down, watch the game, and like, okay, baby, let's get into this later. And you know, and unfortunately, when that happens, later and later just becomes never. So we do have to make a conscious effort as men to be more communicative with
I like
with
that,
our
Ron.
women
That's right.
if we want it to work.
Right.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
What you was gonna say, Dad?
Yeah, and as black men, you know, I come back to the fact the way we were brought up, most of us, right? We were brought up in hard times. Some of us didn't have mother, father, whatever the case may be. So we don't know how to always treat people, you know? And that's so important because of the way we were brought up. We wasn't brought up with all these little things that we have to nurture people and talk to you. I have to do this for you and do that for you. You know? No, you know?
Absolutely.
AK Alpha Moon.
What's up, baby?
What's the best piece of advice anybody have given you about relationships? It could be your friend, it could be your mama, your boy down the street. What's the best piece of advice that anybody ever gave you and you received?
I'm gonna keep it 100. Many people gave me advice because it's each one teach one, but this one specific person gave me advice, and that's the advice that I cherish, and that's my wife. And one of those big advices is communication. And just like Uncle said, sometimes we tune ourselves out. You know what I'm saying? And if we being honest with ourselves, this is for with a lot of black men, myself too. So the advice that, you know, she gives me, communicate. You know what I'm saying? Communicate. You might not like when you're communicating how the outcome is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Because it might not be what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? But the communication is there. And I've always said, for every action is a reaction. And you can get into an argument, you can get into a disagreement, but it's what you do after that that's going to make you grow and build. You know what I'm saying? And that's important. So I would say, you know, her advice, you know what I'm saying? Because it's coming from a woman's perspective. It's coming from a person that I love. You know what I'm saying? And not that nobody else has given me any good advice, you know, but this is the person that I'm with and I'm trying to be with for the rest of my life. This is my flower I picked. This is the gate that was open for me. So,
Definitely.
100.
Get in the chat 347-903-5664. What is the best relationship advice you have ever received? Get in that chat, man, and let us know what you think.
And sometimes we just don't understand them. You know what I'm saying? You know, 100. You know,
hold on. I got a caller. Hold on 1 second.
Call from Lisa Derek. To accept, press 1. To send a
y'all done
voicemail.
got me in trouble.
All right, caller. Who you are and where you calling from?
My name is Lisa to the Moon, and I'm calling from Charlotte, North Carolina. Hi, guys.
Hi,
Lisa.
So what's the best relationship advice you ever got?
I bless you all before I go to bed. What did you say?
So what's the best relationship advice you ever gave? Oh, somebody else on the call too. So that person got a call right back. Got it.
The best relationship advice
that you ever received.
Ooh, that's a good one. I would say to remember that your expectations should be for yourself.
Right.
So you shouldn't put your expectations on another person because they are who they are at the end of the day. And you really need to accept them for who they are if you're going to be with them.
Exactly. Who else is on the line?
Oh, you shut them down. You shut them down, baby. Everybody quiet.
You already know.
Right?
I agree. That's all I can say. I agree.
The night.
All right, guys.
Hit
Have a
him
good
with
rest
the
of your day.
night.
I'm getting ready for bed. I gotta get
All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you, Elise.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Love
you,
y'all.
Lise. Thank you. No, you too.
Bye-bye.
Call back.
Yeah, call back 347-903-5664. I was trying to merge you in here. Oh, hold on. There we go. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Darlene, calling from New York.
Hi, Darlene. How are you today?
How you doing,
Hi.
Darlene?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm great. How are you?
We just chopping it up, and we thank you for calling in because we needed more females to call in today because you see this panel is full of men, and we wanted your advice on
Too much testosterone.
Too much, man. Too much.
So the question was, what is the best relationship advice you ever received? Whether it's from your mother, from your husband, from your friend, what's the best advice they gave you?
Well, the best advice I have ever received was from my mother.
Mm-hmm.
She explained to me that when you enter a new relationship, never tell them all the bad things that happened in the previous relationship because they can use that against you, and they can also kind of say that it's your fault that they're doing this to you now, the same that this other person did previously. Keep that to yourself and learn from whatever lesson it was, but never tell them what happened.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, because you don't want them to use it against you.
I agree with that one.
But that was the best advice she ever had given to me concerning a relationship.
Yeah, your old
Now,
relationship
my
has
father-
nothing to do with that.
No, now my father, he told me, like you guys are speaking now, communication. You know, he said communication is very important because if you do not communicate, you're not going to see eye to eye. You're not going to learn each other. You're not going to know how to get through the obstacles and the hard and difficult times that you're going to have. So that was the best advice my father gave me, was communicating at any cost, no matter what it is.
Thank you.
So Quala, I got a question then. If, like you said, don't say a lot that in the past, but if that person asks about that, should you hold that information and not be forthcoming if they asking you to be open and honest? You know, like,
I can give you an example. If someone was abusive in a relationship, but they were like verbally abusive,
okay,
and they said and they called the person names and things like that. You don't have to tell them, like, you know, this person treated me like I was a dog and treated me so bad and did this to me and did that to me. You know, you could say, you know, I wasn't treated the best that I think I should have been in my previous relationship.
Don't go into no
so now I'm looking for
detail.
Don't go into the details. So that person, you never know. You don't know a person. It could take you 10 years or more to actually really know the person you're with, married or not.
Yep, for sure.
You know? And so if you tell those details to the wrong person, they can use it against you.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, so the best thing is just say, you know, I wasn't treated the best way. And if they say, well, how? I just feel that I should have been treated better. Well, what do you mean by that? And, you know, because some people like to dig, just say, I didn't see myself the way I should have seen myself, and the person didn't see myself that same way. You know, you just don't have to give the details. Thank you, guys.
Love it. I love it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Peace.
If somebody got they volume up, they can turn it down just a little bit because we're getting a little feedback. or if you got a TV in the background, something. Because I hear myself on somebody else's.
I'm in complete silence over here. So
Me
Yeah,
too.
I'm good
man.
over here.
I don't know. All right.
Sure.
So yeah.
Yeah, I
I
can hear
hear
that. I
something in
can
the
hear that.
background too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear that. Though.
So
Okay,
Oh, the lines
brothers.
are cleared over there, respects.
yeah.
Okay, we clear over here.
All right.
Okay, Red Specs and Papa Wolf. I'm gonna have to leave you guys now.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you
All
for
right,
coming on the
man.
Thank you for
show.
coming.
Thank you,
for
Because
thank you,
coming.
man.
because my woman, she's waiting on her Valentine's present.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, go
I'm,
ahead,
Go
Cat
I'm,
ahead, go
Daddy.
gonna, I'm
ahead.
gonna take care of that right now,
Go
right
ahead,
now.
Cat Daddy.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
go ahead. Take care of that, man. Go ahead, Cat Daddy.
All right, Dad. Thank you for coming on the show, Dad. All right, appreciate it.
All right.
Oh
that's a
man.
wise man. He said, "I'm not
That's a
getting in
wild
trouble
man.
over this,
Yeah,
folks."
he ain't getting in trouble. That's it.
Yeah, you about to get it. Trey, you about to get another brother, man.
Nah, ain't nothing coming out of there, kid.
Oh man.
So I want to ask you guys, man, and the callers out there and the listeners can comment on it too. Do you think Valentine's Day is just a commercial holiday, or does it hold genuine romantic
Sure is.
values?
I'm gonna tell you, it's a commercial holiday, bro.
What do you
It's
think?
something that made us just to spend more money. If you think about it, bro, think about it. I'm gonna hit y'all. Think about it. You see, every month it got something. Every month it got something for you to spend money. Okay, besides New Year's, okay, you have the holiday, like you'll probably have like a holiday sale or something like that. Spend money, like Martin Luther
Spend money.
King or whatever. Spend money. February.
Well, you know the company's gonna do that. The
Company's
company's
gonna do that,
yeah,
right?
Christmas, whatever.
Valentine's Day,
Yeah,
March, you make a little Easter or whatever, stuff
yeah,
like that. May,
yeah.
you got Memorial Day and all this little stuff. June, you got here go Juneteenth and all this new stuff that's coming out. July 4th sales and all this
So you
stuff.
think it's
Every
commercialized?
month, it's
Everything is commercial.
every
Okay.
month they try to put a holiday or something for you to spend money. Halloween is not a holiday. It's not a holiday. You up there, you worshiping the devil, the evil, the stuff like that. It's just to
You got Pinky
spend
started.
money.
You got Pinky
Hey,
started.
hold up, candy. How you get Halloween? You get candy, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just something. It's just
Man,
something to
that's
put.
crazy.
It's just something to put more
Yeah,
money
yeah,
into something.
I
That's all it
definitely,
is.
agree with Pinky, and it definitely is a commercial holiday. And it's meant for us to go out and spend money.
That's
But at the
all it
same
is.
time, it's not all negative because I do think that it is important for us to at least one day out of the year remember to kind of be romantic and be in tune in your relationship.
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
Although we shouldn't be waiting for that one day. But
Right.
it's kind of like the
Right.
reminder
Yeah.
for most of us, especially those of us who have been through.
And remember, she's gonna
long
remind you.
relationships.
She's gonna remind you that anyway. Oh, you
She definitely gonna
good
remind
today.
you.
You good today. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
good today. What happened to the other days? You know what I mean?
Right, right,
Right.
right.
Yeah,
And like we
that's
said,
crazy.
we shouldn't have to wait for Valentine's Day to do that for our love, And so, Pinky, I want to ask you a question. How did you survive 19 years without Valentine's Day? Do you keep it romantic more than just once a year, or how you
Just
doing
like
that?
okay, no problem. just
That's it.
whatever. But you just gotta throw your hands up, like whatever, babe, whatever you want. I got no problem with it, But it's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Are you
Trent
romantic
Dad
though?
was saying.
All
I'm
right,
romantic. I'm definitely romantic. I hit you with. I remember when one of my best romantic things I did for her. I actually made a restaurant in a house.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did, I told her the way what I cooked the dinner and stuff like that. I had a table. I made a table. I put candlelight dinner, candlelight or whatever. I even had a door, like it felt like I was, how the chefs come through the door, whatever, with the plate and stuff like that. I switched up. I put the waiter
it's all
suit
about being
on,
romantic.
put it like that. I had waiter, the waiter
That's how you
suit
got to do
on
it.
and stuff like that. And then, I did that. So,
That's it.
That's how we got to be, man.
It wasn't even Valentine's Day.
It wasn't even Valentine's Day. Let's get into another video. Here we go.
Hi everyone. I am Lisa Hood Moon.
And I'm Derek Drake Moon.
And we have been together for, let's just say, approximately 20 years. We'll go with that.
20 years, 17, 20, well, more than that. So yeah.
It's somewhere around 20 years.
And we've been married for 7.
Yes.
And this has been a wonderful journey. It's a learning journey. And I would like to wish my wife a happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. And I would like to wish all of you, as well as my husband, of course, a happy Valentine's Day. I mean, this is for your audience.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Get good. I don't care.
I tell you, happy Valentine's Day behind the scenes.
Now, what we said every day is what?
Every day is Valentine's Day.
Love you, baby.
I love you too.
Bye.
Hey, I'm Christine.
I'm Andrew.
We have been together for almost 15 years. We are married for 13 of those years, I think. Is that right? And
luckily for her.
And we have a blended family, and we are still kind of enjoying each other's company and love each other very much. And happy Valentine's Day.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is the Tassin, Issa, Too Tough. I go by many names. Anyway, this is my lovely wife, Karen. All right. I met her 1999, so what's that, 26 years that I've known her. We got married New Year's Eve 2003, so that's like 21. This is our 22nd year of marriage. So it's been a ride. Anyway.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
What she said.
Yeah, man. Big up to all our Valentine's Day lovers and all the people who've been together for so many years, man. And, I want to bless my wife, too, and thank her for putting up with my 13 years, 15 years we've been together. So, for putting up with me, man, because I could be a bastard sometime, you know what I mean? And and I'm just glad that she put up with me.
13 years? Yeah. 13?
13, 20.
Yeah, 13.
And Papa Wolf 7.
I've been married 7, but I've been with her for little over 20 years.
Yeah.
And I've been my wife 19, and I've been married for 10 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, but it's still 20 years.
This year make 11. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's awesome. I've never been married myself, but I've had my current relationship is currently actually it'll be 6 years in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay. Never been married, but I being married is like that's a real. I don't know how to explain the not being married, but that takes a lot of hard work, a lot of commitment.
Yeah,
you guys have done that. You guys know more than I do. You guys have.
I think a lot of men think once they get married, they're gonna lose whatever singleness or freedom that they had before. They're gonna lose a lot, so they kind of think about it so much that you think about it, and by the time you realize it's already 5, 6, 7 years you done been with the person, and you ain't even decide if you're gonna get married or not, and then she gonna come and say, "What the hell are we doing?" I've been with you
Just
for
let her get off
7
the
years, and you ain't off the potty yet. What are we doing here? We're gonna take a shit,
Right.
or are you gonna sit there all day? You know what I mean? So,
Right.
you know.
Well, for me, I think I've been close to getting married,
Mhm.
you know, and wanting to be. But you know, in hindsight, looking back at it, I'm glad it didn't happen because those relationships ultimately didn't turn out. So I'm kind of glad I avoided that. Even though I appreciated the experiences, I'm just glad I didn't have to go through all the paperwork and all that.
But you don't know.
And so now that I'm older, I'm not gonna tell you my age, but I'm in my 40s. I really don't have an interest to put it down on paper.
Mhm.
And as far as my significant other, she's not really interested in putting it down on paper either. I mean, we may change our minds later down the line, but I don't. Like you said, you've been married 7 years, but you've been together 20. So it's the accumulation of that that counts.
Yeah,
It's not only the 7 years that it was on paper.
Exactly. Yep.
Big up to Chino Chan, man. 24 years with his wife, man. Congratulations, Chino.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you coming in the chat too, man. Appreciate that. I got one more question before we let Ron bust out of here, man. And the question is, do you think Valentine's Day puts too much pressure on couples?
Is that for me?
Yes, for all of us, but you can start. Do you think it put pressure on couples?
So I absolutely do think that it does kind of put a little pressure on us, but I think it's a good pressure. Again, I think it's kind of a reminder, and it doesn't all have to be financial. It just has to be about the thoughts, right? Like it's just to remind us that if we're not already in that headspace of trying to continue and to grow our relationships, that it's just to remind us, okay, well, I haven't done something nice for her or for him in the last month or so. Let's get together, let's communicate, let's do something. Let's have wild sex tonight like we used to.
Yeah, but I think that should be on a regular basis, not just on on Valentine's Day. So it's like
should definitely be on a regular basis.
Regular basis.
Yeah, it's like
for those people who don't do it on a regular basis, but they've been together so long, it's like, okay, well, let's take time. This is time for us today, even though it should be happening on a regular basis. But yeah, I think it does give couples a little pressure, but I think it's good pressure. It depends on your situation, your relationship.
Right.
Big up.
I think it's a spark. Valentine's Day is like a spark. You know what I'm saying? Just to spark it up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like you got gifts, you just because say for instance they put a bed full of flowers. You know what I'm saying? And a woman just like I think it gives them an extra spark in a sex life.
Yeah.
Especially you're going out and I think it's more like appreciation, to one another. But it's gotta go both ways. It's not always the man giving to the woman. It gotta be. I want to see women give men flowers. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that, or give them a diamond.
Drop that applause for that. Drop that applause for that.
I want to see that.
AK, what you think?
Live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Food for thought.
So, what do you think, AK? Do you think Valentine's Day is pressure?
I don't think that it's pressure. I just think that, like I said in the beginning, you gotta understand where the origin comes from, right? We changed it into what you and many other people call pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's only pressure if you allow it to be that way. Because if you have two people that they might say, I don't care nothing about no Valentine's Day. Just like Lisa said, Valentine's Day is every day. And that's how it should be.
Right.
That's what we should be striving for. I'm not saying that that's what I do, but I'm striving.
Cool. Big Ron, once again, it's been a pleasure to have you on, man. And we want to thank you for coming on, man, on this Valentine's Day, man. And just chopping it up with us. We appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you guys inviting me. And, in closing, I just want to say, reiterate the key components to a long-lasting relationship, which is what the podcast is all about. Just make sure that we're being kind to each other. We got to have compassion, right? We got to have a lot of patience, a lot of understanding, and communication is key if you want a relationship to work. I do appreciate you guys for letting me come on here. Respects for Pinky.
Thank you, man.
I do have a late night show that I do on a nightly basis. It's called Late Nights with Ron on TikTok. You guys can follow me on TikTok at champion_BG, or you can just search my name, Ron Rivera, where I talk about relationships all the time. And I have a great following. I started it about 7-8 months ago, and I'm about at 8,000 followers right now. So I'm doing my thing, and I'm happy to always see you guys and support you guys. Again, thank you guys for allowing me to come on. I appreciate it. I hope every one of you guys has a great Valentine's Day.
You too, man. You too.
Make sure you guys got your red thongs ready.
Yeah. Ron in the building. Ron is out of here. Ron Rivera in the building, man.
I just want to say real quick,
because D got to do his closing.
It's also, Valentine's Day to all our kids, our mothers, everybody that we love. Happy Valentine's Day to my granddaughter, to my mom, to my daughters, to my mother-in-law, everyone, aunts, uncle, whatever. I love all of y'all. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you all. No doubt.
Here we go.
So before we leave, we're going to have AK Alpha Moon with some words of wisdom. Give them that wow, baby.
Okay, here it goes. The Heavenly Father, the creators of the universe, brings someone special into our lives for a reason, to help guide us through our journey into a new season. Throughout this journey, there will be ups, downs. As the seasons change, so do our paths. We must remain steadfast, walking hand in hand, both mentally and physically, constantly challenging ourselves and our relationships. Growth to come to our growth from learning never to stay stagnant. For stagnant is the enemy of love and maturity. That's Alpha Moon words of wisdom for today. Thank you. I love you, Lisa. I love you all, my sisters, daughters, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day.
Let's thank all our guests for coming on tonight on the show. Our viewers for coming in the comments with their stories. And may love always bless you. Pinky, take us out.
Take us out.
May, if you walk away from me, I was always love you from behind.
Till next Thursday, y'all.